So, lockdown was a point of reflection for many. When you're the billionaire owner of Chelsea, however, you celebrate by buying all the shiniest, prettiest toys in the playground. So, Chelsea fans, get excited, because he's not just buying a few sweets from the sweet shop, he's buying the whole damn sweet shop. If you thought the addition of Haverts to Werner and Ziyech was exciting, well, shake a table. Because the word coming from reliable sources close to Chelsea regarding Roman Abramovich's involvement in a major transfer and the overall transfer plans this summer will not only blow your mind, but seems set to start another golden age on the Roman Abramovich. Well, we need to talk about Chelsea. Chelsea are set to complete the transfer for Kai Havertz, joining from Bayer Leverkusen. And Chelsea are set to complete a deal for Saïd Benrahma, joining from Brentford. Those last 12 seconds were pretty incredible, but they're not as insane as the transfer that Roman Abramovich is personally working on to pull off. So, before we get into any more insane material, let's just unpack what we just heard. Kai Havertz has chosen Chelsea as his next destination. Yes, the Bayer Leverkusen's youngest ever debutant and coveted by most of the top clubs in Europe, has decided to play his football in Stamford Bridge. It seems that he had set his mind on Stamford Bridge for a few weeks now, given the fact after Chelsea's surprising loss to Sheffield United, it came out, sources close to Kai Havertz said he would still be quite keen to join the Chelsea project regardless of whatever happened with Chelsea's Champions League qualification. But it's finally been confirmed by Kicker, a very reputable source from Germany, claiming that Kai Havertz and Chelsea have actually reached an agreement. And the only stumbling block is actually the price between both clubs, with Chelsea and Bayer Leverkusen only being about 8 million difference, and what will be a fee in the region of 70 million plus. The next to unpack will be Chelsea and Saïd Benrahma. Now, this is a pretty exciting, tremendous player, and Chelsea have coveted him for quite a few weeks now. Over the last few games, he's actually been propelling Brentford right up to Premier League state. The player and Chelsea have already agreed personal terms. The only issue would be actually agreeing a fee with the club, which is actually currently rumoured to be about 20 to 25 million pounds if Brentford don't qualify for the Premier League. But if they do make the automatic slots or through the playoffs, then it gets more complicated. It's probably going to require 35 to 40 million pounds in order to release him. But he's certainly seen by Frank Lampard and Jody Morris as a player who can actually play as one of the backups or replace Willian, who currently wants a 3-year deal, with Chelsea only being prepared to offer him a 2-year deal. So, all that unpacked, let's get into the insane stuff right away. Roman Abramovich delivered a gauntlet to the Chelsea board, and he personally stepped in, saying he's ready to use his personal finances and wealth to actually secure Jan Oblak's move to Stamford Bridge from Atletico Madrid. Currently, Olblak's buyout clause stands at a whopping £109 million. There's a suggestion that Chelsea would favour using Kepa Arrizabalaga as part of a swap deal, involving Kepa and possibly £50 million. Now, this is not a likely option from Atletico Madrid, given their history. They'll probably rather want the buyout and then replace him with someone else. Kepa hasn't exactly covered himself in glory. I mean, there was substitute gate, which was pretty bad, but what's actually more shocking is actually his save percentage and some of the errors he's actually cost Chelsea, especially in some high profile games. Honourable mentions to Ben Chilwell, as well as Mason Mount's best friend in the whole wide world, Declan Rice, who are both rumoured to be joining Chelsea, but I think you get the picture. This is what Chelsea could look like next season. And as well as after they get the Eden Hazard money, this is how they can actually finance the squad about what they look like. So, Chelsea fans, get excited and shake a table, because you'll certainly get in players that could actually spearhead the third wave of the next Roman revolution. And if that can't hold your excitement, then better yet, treat yourself to a socially distant walk in the park. Insane. Well, anyway, it's been your boy here, MJ. Please do like, share and subscribe. And as always, until next time.